Another statement tonight. How'd you just feel that you guys executed to open up conference play?
Yeah, it was good conference win. Purdue's got some good guys. Obviously there were some tight matches that we wrestled good enough to win, but we just got to stay aggressive in those matches and be who we are. And our guys did a really good job tonight, and we're just keep building off each weekend and. Yeah, I liked where we were, and that there was, obviously Alan Kaler wrestled really well and started us off, and kept scoring. A lot of times guys get one takedown, they think that's going to be the treasure, and you got to keep scoring, and he did a really good job getting late takedown and pushing the margin of error of victory way apart. So that's really good, and that's what we need. We need someone there that's gonna make a statement, and Alan did a good job tonight. Yeah.
You mentioned you guys want to be an attacking team. Both Taylor's pin and then Minnow at the end of his match getting that takedown.
Yeah.
Just how much does that make you proud of that style of play?
Really good. Sometimes, matches, like Silas was disappointed. Even Christopher was disappointed how he wrestled, but things are going to happen. It ain't going to be a blowout all the time, and it's not going to be perfect. And that's why it's called wrestling, right? Someone's going to score on you once in a while. And, Christopher didn't make a great decision there, and he got, turned for two, kind of turned himself really, but that's how you learn. And he came back and made it up with getting a late takedown. So really good, and he looked good. Our conditioning is pretty good, and we'll keep sharpening that area up. So I thought.
How happy are you with Brock and the way he's rebounded in recent weeks?
Yeah, really good. The last couple matches he's wrestled really sharp, and probably even sharper tonight, and really good. It's tough. You got to be resilient in this sport, and this sport tests you because you're not gonna probably win every match, and not many guys out there are gonna go undefeated now. The competition's really good at every weight class, and so. You just have to get back to believing in yourself and taking care of what you do well, and continue to create that identity. And I think Brock's on the right path right now.
What are you looking to get out of practice in the next week as you kind of prepare for Minnesota on a tough bout?
Yeah, we're going to face another tough team, and in the Big Ten, and they got some really good guys, so we just have to get better and clean some areas up, and we have to really just continue to wrestle late in the match and late in periods, and just looking to be better, on top and bottom and on our feet. So I thought we could have did a little better job, on top today. So. Yeah, we'll clean those areas up and, challenge them this week with, just make them more accountable to what they want to accomplish, So we have guys that have a big want to. When you have guys with big want to, they want to do it. They want to be great. And so, man, it's easy for me and my coaching staff to get that across to our guys and, make changes and get them to really push themselves another level. It's not so much physical, but it's mental. And, you got to have the right guys. And we got good, it's kind of like Brock. Where was he, a month and a half ago? He wasn't looking as sharp. Now, way better. And, he's learned from his mistakes, and I think that's kind of a trait our team has really kind of identified with. So it's really good.
You got your heavyweight AJ Ferrari back. He mentioned before you came in here felt pretty good off the turf toe, but he's still getting some of the conditioning back, getting some of the sharpness and the moves back. How do you feel he performed tonight?
Yeah, pretty good. I think, AJ's got more in him, and he's looked sharper in practice, than what he wrestled tonight. But, competition's different. When the bullets are flying, you got to, it's not, people aren't going to fall down for you, And you only got 7 minutes. You don't have an hour and a half. And so, he did a good job. He's a very competitive man. He's got a competitive spirit that's hard to match, and he's an offensive guy. So it's hard to keep him from scoring. He's going to keep coming at you, and that's what that's why he really fits in our program well and fits in our coaching style, and he's only going to get better and more confident more times he's out there.
On top tonight, you guys had several guys with a ton of riding time. Lamer had over 3 minutes. Just how did you evaluate that from tonight?
Really good. I think that's just an area we've really tried to challenge our team with getting better over once we came back from Christmas break, and it's good that they're doing it in competition, and it's needed. You're gonna have to ride someone out with 20 seconds left to win big match here coming up, and so it's just part of being a champion. You got to win those moments, and you got to be tough on top, and it makes the other guy really tired, and I think that's been kind of a good mixture for us.
Way of LJ's match at 165.
Man, was that a scrambly? Ooh, man. You didn't know whose ACL was gonna. Both guys were scrambling and all tangled up, and he wrestled Blaze really tough. Blaze has got a very unique style, and he's what I mean by just how he's built. He's flexible. He's long. Really super long, and I think that's what when you get out with someone and his arms are just so long, he's sucking the LJ in, and normally kids don't do that, so it's an adjustment LJ will make, and we'll run into him at the Big Ten, and hopefully we come up on the better side. So I think it was really good for LJ to wrestle Blaze and get his hands on him. LJ's got a unique style too, so it's he gave himself a chance to win that match, or actually tie it up to send it in overtime. So I thought he fought really hard.
Any further questions? Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, thanks, guys.